They say timing is everything, especially when it comes to hay. Leave it too long and you're just composting in public. So today's job, get the bales under cover before the weather changes its mind. It's just me, the trailer, and the telehandler that squeaks like it's complaining in Morse code. It's one of those jobs that look simple from a distance. Cut it, dry it, bale it, stack it. Done, right? Well, sure, if you've got a team, or a teleportation device, or a teenager willing to work for gas money. Just me and 57 bales that aren't going to politely hop onto the trailer by themselves. There's easier ways to do this. Automated trailers, hired help, even a few tricks the locals call mod magic. But I figured I'd do it the honest way. Just me, the loader, and a growing appreciation for anyone who stacks bales for a living. This 3400's a good little machine, but she turns like a nervous cow on ice. Every bale's a dance. A creaky, hydraulic-y, questionable dance. You'd think stacking on flat ground would help. Spoiler, it doesn't if your forks are half a degree off. Forecast said dry, but I don't trust the forecast. So I've got to get cracking and get these done as quickly as I can. They say many hands make light work. Right now, mine are hauling for 2. Some of these bales are really chunky. Must have soaked up more than their share when the dew set in. Sweet smelling though. Hope the cows appreciate the vintage. Stacking's half logic, half luck, and the rest's just pure spite. I've never done Tetris at £1,200 a piece, but I imagine this is what it'd feel like. This is where the romance of ranching goes to die somewhere between the 3rd time I climbed in and out of the cab and the 4th time a bale toppled sideways. Still, she stacks, eventually, and not a single one landed on the dog or myself, so that's a win. One wrong nudge and the whole stack leans like it's whispering, "Nice try, rookie." Dropped one, again. If there's a god of gravity, he's clearly from somewhere flat. Once the trailer's full, there's this brief moment where I think, maybe I am cut out for this. Then I hit a bump and remember the brakes aren't what they used to be. I thought stacking inside might be easier. Level ground, got that back wall to butt up against. You know, you'd think that everything would just fit perfectly together. But not quite that easy. Anyway, nobody claps when you finish, but you still take a step back and nod to yourself, because this stuff matters. I'm relatively pleased with that. You know, it's not great, but it'll do. As long as it doesn't all topple over tonight and I come in the morning and I've just got a pile of hay on the ground. Anyway, back to it. One load down, load 2 wasn't much different, just dustier and with a little more swearing. By the third, I'd stopped counting bales and started counting ibuprofen. Trust me, you didn't miss much besides me arguing with physics. Well, there we are. 47 bales. Perfectly stacked. Perfectly stacked. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad, I guess, for a first attempt. Maybe I could sort them out. Is there any point? No. I mean, I'm going to have a second cut coming in. But yeah, that's good. It'll do. I'm happy with that. There's a certain satisfaction to scrubbing the grime off your gear. It's like washing dishes, if the dishes weighed 2 tons and had a fondness for dry grass in every crevice. I told myself I'd clean everything before putting it away. Figured if I started the habit now, maybe it would stick. Besides, Jed's already taken a few shots at how green my tractor looked. No need to give him more ammo. The grasswork did its job, the fields are baled, now it's just about resetting the board before the next round. Each of these machines had their moment this week. Least I can do is rinse them off and roll them home. One by one, they head back into the shed like tired horses, dusty, dented and probably overdue for maintenance, but they'll be ready when I need them again. Every couple of weeks, the ranchers gather at the farmers' market on the way up to Moccasin. Some come for supplies, others for the gossip, but mostly it's an excuse to stand around and pretend we're not all winging it. Figured it was time I joined in. If you're going to be the new girl on the range, best not to act like a hermit. I ran into Jed Maddox again, Bison Ridge, just across the way from Buffalo Ridge. He's got that look like he was carved from the same sandstone as the hills. Told him I was prepping the fields, said I'd be ploughing them to get them ready for cover crops and a cereal crop in the big one. He didn't even blink, just sipped his coffee and said, "You sure about that?" He reckons the soil's too tight, too compact from all those years it's been left alone. He thinks ploughing would just chew it up worse than it already is, and he thinks it's better to subsoil it once and deep. So he's offered me a subsoiler, which was nice of him. It's narrower than the plough, but it's less mess, less compaction, and it means I only have to do it once. He asked about the Mack as well, said he saw it parked out back and was wondering if it still smoked like a campfire in a hurricane. I wondered what he was doing there, out back, but anyway, I told him I haven't driven it yet because I don't have a commercial driver's license, but I've got my Montana license test all lined up. Once that's done, I'll start clocking hours in the Mack. And he's offered to ride shotgun when I do. Says he knows the back roads better than the DMV anyway. Towards the end of the event, I ended up speaking to a guy named Rick Tolbert. He runs a cattle spread near Utica. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Mixed herd, mostly Angus and Hereford. And he heard I was setting up, figured out I might be in the market. So obviously the livestock expert I've been speaking to has been asking questions. He said he's cutting back before winter, tightening his operation, and he had a few head he was willing to part with. Breeding stock, mostly young cows and a couple of proven heifers. Pasture grazed, grain supplemented and handled regular. So no young calves, which is good. I don't want them yet. He wasn't pushy. He gave me his number, told me to stop by if I was serious. Said he'd hold them for a week before listing elsewhere. I didn't commit to anything, but you really got to think about that sort of deal on your way home, haven't you? So that's what I've been doing. If I'm going to start a herd, better do it right. No shortcuts, no calls from someone else's problem pen. These are going to be the foundation of what is to come on Buffalo Ridge. Jed left the meet up early, but he did say he was going to ask his farmhand, Thomas, to drop the subsoil around. So that hopefully that will be there waiting, and I can crack on with those 3 fields. Desperately want to get one of them, the big one, ready for a main crop to go in. I need to get it limed as well, and then I can seed that in September. And I want to get oilseed radish into the other 2 fields because I want to get that sorted so that it's basically ready before winter. Because I need to crack on with those, and then I can sort out the animals from there on. So let's get on with farming. Well, it was dropped off. Thomas did drop it off. Sorry, it's a bit noisy. I'm just warming up the tractor. So yeah, that's great. I'm really pleased that they managed to do that for me. So I will thank them later. But yes, so we've got a 4-metre subsoiler. My plough is 8 metres, so it would take me half the time to do the field with the plough than this, but then I've got to cultivate it. So I have to plough it, but then I have to cultivate it. So that's the same width as this, so cultivating it would take the same amount of time, but then I've got to plough it as well, but it would take half the time. So it's like 1.5 times the length of job it would take me to do, just use the subsoiler. So it's kind of got me thinking. Yeah, let me get in here. It's about 2:30. I've got a nice clear afternoon. It's reasonably warm as well, late 20s. What would that be in Fahrenheit? Don't know. 70s, 80s, in the 80s, I think, isn't it, Fahrenheit? Yeah, so, but rain is coming later, about 10 o'clock-ish. Oh, there's the train. So, yeah, so it's got me thinking, potentially, about maybe getting rid of the plough and the cultivator, because somebody at the meet-up, and that was great, I really enjoyed it, but somebody there sort of suggested that I just get a disc harrow, which I might do. Oh, there's a bit of a glitch then, which I might do. I might get rid of the plough and the cultivator and get a subsoiler and a disc harrow, but we'll see. Right, let's get on. Right, I think we are all good to go here. See about getting this going. Oh, there we go. We are farmers. We're off. Right, well I got my foot down here. Yeah, we're going. We're off. Oh, this is going to take a long time. It's very slow progress. And see, we have got a major issue with stones in here. I expect that's going to be the problem in all the 3 of these fields. Okay, so we've got the headers done. It's the up and downy bits. And oh my word, look at all these stones. They seem to be in patches. You'll get a lot of them together and then you'll get a nice, well, normal patch. And then you'll get loads of stones again. Getting there. It's very slow progress, but we are getting there. I tell you something, my backside is killing me. Oh, I'm gonna need a good massage at some point, sitting in this cab all day, every day. Oh, that looks like Jed. I better stop what I'm doing. I better go and see what he's doing down here. He's probably come to check up on me, make sure I've not broken his subsoiler. Hey Jed, what brings you out this way?
Hey Jen, just wondering how the subsoiling going.
We're making progress.
That tractor looks like it's finally earning its keep.
Figured I'd cake it in dust before you could accuse me of babying it.
Fair enough. That shine was suspicious.
Your subsoil is working well. Actually, ground's rougher than it looks.
Told you. You plowed this, you'd need a chiropractor and a cultivator.
Noted. Appreciate the loan, by the way. I'll wash her before she comes home.
Don't bother. She won't recognize herself.
Stone pickers arriving tomorrow. At least something bigger. Yours would have taken a week.
My Terraclear is built for nooks and corners, not 10-acre blocks.
This one's supposed to chew through rocks like it's angry. We'll see.
Just don't leave any of them. Nothing worse than hearing a clunk halfway through planting. Oh, and I heard you're taking your license test soon.
Yep, just the Montana Class C for now. I've got a few things that need hauling, but no CDL yet.
Well, when you're ready, I'll ride shotgun in the Mack. Show you which roads to avoid when DOT's having a slow day.
Deal, but only if you admit you still use paper maps.
Digital ones don't smell like success. Give Riley a call. He's free tomorrow and can give you a hand with that last field.
Will do. I could use some help tomorrow.
Will I let you get on? Let me know how it goes this evening.
Sure thing. Take it easy. Right, okay. Back to where I was. Now this is a beautiful sight. Whilst there is still a little bit of light, I've got a feeling I'll be able to get the small field done. So I am going to hit that one and then I'll catch up with you once I've done that one. Two fields down, one to go, and for the first time since I arrived, Buffalo Ridge is starting to feel less like a salvage yard and more like a ranch. Field A subsoiled, Field C too. No more compacted roots or angry weeds, just clean ground waiting on the next step. Got a delivery coming tomorrow, lime, seed, fertiliser, and the 7030's heading to the dealership in Moccasin to get some gadget that helps regulate its distribution. Figured I might as well do this right. Stone pickers booked, should be here by midday. And Jed, well, he's got a line on someone who can help out now and then. Riley, I think his name was. Local kid, good back, steady hands, and probably more sense than I had at his age. Could be handy. It's not much yet, but there's a shape forming out here. A rhythm. One job after another. Stitched together with diesel and hope. A few more days like this, and we'll have the fields planted. Then it's time to turn our eyes to the herd. Well, that was a productive day. Got the bales all stacked. Not great, but, you know, it's not bad for a first effort, I think, personally speaking. But anyway, they're stacked, so any rain now that comes, they'll be okay. So we got that done. I had my visit to the farmer's market, met up with a few people. One thing to point out that I haven't mentioned during this is that I was advised to get myself a firearm. So I have got that on my list of things to do when I get back into the house, is to apply for the firearm. I can have one apparently, even though I'm not a citizen, so that's what I'm going to do, and get that sorted out. So that's one thing there. So yeah, we've got the stone picker coming, we've got the lime, fert and seeds coming, so we can get cracking on those. I'll get the stones lifted and then hopefully get something done. Got the fields all prepped, or two of them, and gonna have a chat with this this guy that Jed mentioned, see if they can come out tomorrow and work on that third field while I am out and about doing things, because apparently they're available. So, you know, let's get that sorted. So that'd be good. So yeah, we'll wrap up this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you watching the episode, coming along to the channel. Please do like the video, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you to those that have subscribed. Appreciate your support. And yeah, so another busy day tomorrow, or day 3, year 1, day 3, year 1, month 1, day 3. So yeah, hopefully see you in the next episode. So take care everybody, have a good one. Bye bye.